What's up? How y'all doing? Good? Nice. All right, man. I was going to do this video later on when I was going to actually swap my oil out. I was going to talk about oil, engine oil. I was going to talk about engine oil when I swapped out the oil on the Nismo. But, man, like today, got like fucking 5 text messages from a bunch of other guys. Got fucking what do you call that shit? Private messages, and I just met like a fucking group of I don't know how many people, like four. And everybody's fucking be like, oh man, what kind of oil, what kind of engine oil are you gonna use? What kind of this? What kind of that? And man, I've really fucking noticed something, and this is like really bad. I don't know if it's around here, like in New York, but I don't know, like the GTR owners, don't get mad at me. They're either very ill informed about just, you know, general general things like performance and what goes into fabrication, what goes into tuning, what goes into building a car, doing it right, like fabrication, design, like the things that I've learned over 10 years, these guys, nobody knows shit. Like, nothing. Or if they do know something, it's some shit they read on the fucking internet and they're just regurgitating the fucking information. I'm standing there looking at them like, oh God, I hope you're not fucking serious. So, it's kind of sad, but like I said, I've been doing this shit forever, and I've learned from my mistakes. And trust me, motherfucker, I've made some mistakes, hardcore ones, and being fucking stupid, not listening to the pros and doing it my way because I thought it was going to be better, but it's not. So from my mistakes, I learned, and I'm not just a car guy. Like, I'm involved in everything. I'm involved in engine building. I'm involved in transmission building. I fabricate my own shit. Like my previous cars. My God damn it. Anyway, continuing on. So, like I was saying, I'm not gonna fucking rant about the shit that I did. Anyway, build cars. That's what I was talking about. I already fucking forgot. Anyway, engine oil. Let's talk about engine oil. All right. Where should I do this from? So I'm gonna start this off just, off the top of my head. Yeah, let's check this out. But look, Mobil 1 is an okay oil. It's fine for what you're doing. If you're daily driving the car, if you're, a spirit, like doing a little bit of a spirited drive, but um, like make a hit, make maybe 2 hits, drive around, let the car cool down, um, or stop, let the car cool down. Don't overheat the oil, basically. Um, that kind of shit will make, your Mobil 1 will do that just fine. It'll protect the motor. It has the properties. It has all that shit in it. So you'll be okay. Um, if you're beating the living shit out of your car, Mobil 1 will not be okay. It does not hold up to heat, and it does not hold up to the stress of a boosted motor going through, ridiculously nuclear heat cycles. Your oil will fail and your engine will be damaged because of it. That's just how it is. Um, so, where am I going with this? Like I said before, I was gonna do this video when I changed my oil, but apparently I'm gonna have to do this now for everyone, not just GTR owners, for everyone that has a boosted engine. When your motor, okay, when you got a motor that's boosted, like if you got a big ass blower on it or you got a pair of fucking hair dryers like fucking the GTR, the motor creates more heat, creates more heat, creates more pressure. Your oil needs to do double the work. Okay, that's where I said driving around normally and just using it once in just not overheating the thing, not making hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, just heat cycling the shit out of your car, keeping an eye on the temperatures of your oil and stuff. If you're not doing any of that, normal oil is fine. It's perfectly fine. Now, what if you're that guy that wants the best, like the best shit out there, right? What if you're the guy that beats the piss out of his car? What if you're the guy that has built shit? Okay, built shit. Why am I saying this? You build a motor, right? You put bigger turbos on it. You're creating more pressure. You're creating more heat. Your engine output is double that of what you had, because it's built. You're putting more boost through it. You're creating more heat. That engine oil inside your engine will be fucked if you don't use racing oil. What kind of racing oil is there to use, right? Off the top of my head, Royal Purple, Redline, and that other shit, Motul, or whatever the fuck that shit is. Which one is the best? They're all made for high heat. They're all made for racing. They all provide very good protection for your motor. Before I got, before I made my decision, I know a couple of guys in the industry that are deep in the oil game, like real deep. So I called them up, and I'm not gonna mention no names because, this information you're not gonna really hear from anybody else. Even if you call like labs that test, they'll say some good stuff, but they won't tell you like, oh, this is the best, because kind of like a liability. Because if you're an asshole, I don't give a fuck what kind of oil you use. You drive your car like a dick, you're gonna break your shit. That your car, she ain't asshole proof, so it doesn't matter. So that's why they won't tell you. Me, I talked to them. Talked to the first guy. He was on the same page. Told me what I thought was going to be the one of the nicest oils, one of the strongest contenders, let's put it this way, on the market today. Called the other guy. On the fucking same page. Again, same oil. One guy, hardcore drag racer. The other guy, hardcore fucking track racer on the circuit. Built motors, built trans, built all that shit. Like hardcore stuff, big money, big dollar stuff, like deeply involved. So best believe them boys are gonna use good shit, because their fucking $40,000 motors need that protection. And then the other guy, the track guy, he referred to me to a private lab that tests his oil, right? And I called them bitches up, and I was like, listen, man, let me talk to you about oil. So we had like a conversation for about an hour. Now, you think you know shit, right? And I know quite a bit, but, talking to that guy, man, I was like, bro, speak English. I'm like, half the shit you're telling me, all these fucking names, I don't even know what they are. So pretty much it was a good conversation. We had a really good conversation. And again, he was on the same page of what oil is the top contender right now. Anyway, what oil is it? Wouldn't you like to know? Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to end the video right now. Peace. No, I'm just kidding. I've used this company on all of my transmissions and all of my differentials. So all my gear oil, all my transmission oil was from them. And I'm surprised that I've never considered using their motor oil, which blows my mind. I don't know why I didn't in the past. But the top contender for the best racing oil that holds, not fucked up. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. Not holds, withstands the heat, like hardcore fucking heat from built motors that create ridiculous amount of fucking heat, from track racing engines that create a ridiculous amount of heat because you're just lapping them bitches over and over again. What oil withstands the heat? What oil has the most protective agents in it? What's the oil that protects your motor to the max in all kinds of, harsh conditions that you put your engine through? And the answer is Redline. In all the lab tests, all of the legit tests that both my friends did and the lab does, Redline comes out on top. It is apparently the nicest shit out there. They also put in the most protecting agents into that oil out of all the oils. They have the most of it, whatever the fuck it is. It's like he mentioned all the names, and he just said, like, they put in the most out of all of them. No matter which ones they test, Redline is always the fucking top of the chain. So that brings me to what I'm gonna use. I only use racing oils on my cars since I'm used to it. They protect. They're better than your Mobil 1 shit. I'm sorry, that just fucking reality. Face it. If you're brand loyal, cool. Be flexible, motherfucker. Like, your shit is not the best. Apparently, this stuff is the best, and that's kind of what I do. I go with what is the best, what's tested, what's proven, what is the best out there. And right now, it's Redline. So that's where I'm going to use on all my cars. That's what the Nismo's getting. That's what my SRT8 is getting. As a matter of fact, the SRT8, the transmission, the fucking front diff and the rear diff, they're all Redline already. So now we're just switching over to their motor oil, which is apparently the shit. And again, like, you have a boosted car. If you're like, this is some advice for all you guys that don't want to go, they want to stay with Mobil 1. All right, if you want to stay with Mobil 1, cool. This is my advice for you. Change your oil more frequently. The more frequently you change it, the better it is for you. Fresh oil is much better than any expensive oil. Like, expensive oil with high mileage or high time on it, is better to do frequent oil changes than go with a more expensive oil. How frequently will I change my oil? I change all my oil every 2,000 miles on all my cars, or every year. For instance, the Nismo's only going to get driven in the summer, and in the wintertime she's going to sit. So if I don't get 2,000 miles of driving in the summer, I'm going to, motherfucking mosquitoes, man. I'm going to, what the fuck was I saying? In the springtime, when I take it out, after it's been sitting for a while, I'm going to flush the oil, and I'm going to put new oil in it and drive around from the whole summer. So that's just how I do it. And I will be using Redline. So you do whatever the fuck it is you want to do, okay? I'm just giving you my advice and what I'm going to do, okay? And don't get mad. Your Mobil 1 is not as good as you think it is. These guys, like I was saying, man, they're very ill-informed. It's like somebody told them that, oh, it's Mobil 1 or nothing, and then like, dude, it's fucking oil. Like, there's better shit out there and there's worse shit out there, and it all depends on how you drive. Like I said before, no oil is going to save you, save your motor from like a shitty driver. If you're beating the living piss out of your stuff, and you're not considering the temperatures, you're not considering the stress you're putting your motor through, you're gonna break it no matter what kind of oil you got. You could pay fucking $100 a quart for some special ed shit, and you're still gonna break your stuff. So it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, what's the best oil that protects your motor? Which one has the best, like, which one has more of that protecting it, more of those protecting agents? Which one holds up to heat more? Redline. Your Mobil 1 don't do that. Like, you go track race your fucking Mobil 1, yeah, good luck with that. That lab, yeah, said, Mobil 1 ain't, you know, under extreme conditions, came back bad, real bad. Yeah, to the point where it's not even doable. So, that's a little something for you guys. I know it's like a long video and it's all over the place, but I just went with what I had in my head. You know what I mean? You know, if I talked to you in person, it would have been a lot cleaner. But you know, like I talked to these guys, I don't even know if they listen to me. That's the thing, man. Like, but then again, I probably did the same. You know, you talk to an expert and you don't listen to him because you think that what you know or what you read is the best. It's not. I've made those mistakes, and I'm trying to help you guys not make the same mistakes. Like the GTR Nismo and my SRT8 are the slowest cars I've ever owned. Yeah, the GTR Nismo is the slowest car I've ever owned. In today's world, an 11-second car, it's not fast. My cars that I've had previously on their lowest settings went low 9s, and they were street cars. And on their highest settings, we're talking 8s to 7s. To get this to go 7s, I'm not even going to tell you the amount of work that takes, or money. So I've done my share of building, and I've accumulated a lot of information, a lot of useful stuff. And unfortunately, I made a lot of mistakes. But hopefully, you know, as I make these videos and I help you people out, I hope that you'll take the information to heart and you won't make the same mistakes I did. But, you know, you probably will. Who the fuck knows, right? I got no idea what you're gonna do. But if I was to redo all these years of putting shit together, man, I would have done things so differently. I would have listened to a lot of people and I would have just went with what the fucking professionals had to say. The ones that, like me, already done it all, already went through all this shit, and here's a dumb motherfucker that just standing there like, you know, asking him the question, he gives you the answer, and then you go do something completely opposite. Like, it's just stupid. But apparently that's what I did when I was younger. So, and I made a lot of mistakes. So anyway, recap, people. Daily driving, a little bit of pushing it here and there. Regular oil is fine. Frequent changes will prevent any kind of damage, okay? If you want the best protection, go with Redline. If you are driving the hell out of your car, go with Redline. If you got built motor, if you got a built motor, bigger turbos, you're creating a shit ton of heat, boy, you definitely are required to go with a racing oil. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's gonna end that video, man. I hope you all have a good day. I'm gonna get back to cleaning my shit, right? Drink my Red Bull, clean my shit. I just had to make the video because fucking, like I said, got so many goddamn comments about, not comments, messages. And the guys just came over, talked to me about all this shit. And I'm like, fuck me, man. These people, like, fuck, man, they don't know shit. And, you know, it sucks. I know they're probably, no, they're not going to get mad because I told them, fucking guys, you don't fucking know shit. You know? And they were cool about it. You know, it's not like I'm being an asshole. I'm just telling you the fucking truth. And I'm trying to fucking help you, you know, go in the right direction. Or, you know, like if you want to use something, I'll tell you how to use it. Or if you want to switch over. Like, here's the thing. In the car game, being brand loyal is cool and all, but if you want to be the best of the best, being flexible is the best way. You just go where the road takes you, where the better performance is, where the better quality is, where the better everything is. Like the exhaust, you know, I couldn't find an exhaust that I liked because there was none. There was no exhaust that, you know, were built to my needs, and my needs are high. So what did I do? I found a really good custom fabricated shop, and I told them fucking build me an exhaust that I want. So that's the thing, man. You got to be flexible. You can't be fucking hell bent on just one thing and, you know, just be like, oh no, it's this or this or this. Like, listen, if for some reason, you know, I get a phone call, you know, next year saying, you know, Redline for some reason is starting to make bad oil, which I don't think they will because that company's got a good reputation. I'm gonna switch right away to something that's better than them, whatever the fuck it may be. So, anyway, good talk, right? I'm gonna get at it. Well, I'm gonna clean my stuff, man. So, y'all have a nice Friday, man. Friday, fun day. Yay. Toodles. Oh, and guys, done cleaning the GTR, but I also thought about this. Listen, you're gonna start asking me questions about other oils like Pennzoil and whatnot. I mean, whatever. I didn't ask any of those questions to the guys I was talking to. I don't know. Like, I know you're gonna start mentioning oils, different types. Are this good? Are these good? Is this good? Is that good? I don't know. Like, I didn't ask those questions. We were just on the topic of, you know, which oil was the best in today's market. That's all we did. But yeah, man, check this shit out. Man, I love this wrap, bro. Cleaning this car is so easy. This fucking wrap, it doesn't scratch at all. Like, completely waterless. Completely waterless, man. Got it all cleaned up here. Looks pretty damn good. Now I'm gonna spray wax it, and that's it. I'm done. But yeah, just to tell you guys, don't ask me like 100 questions about different oils, because I just don't know. I only asked specific questions and I got specific answers. So yeah, man, that's it. And also those fucking flimsy paddle shifters that I installed. I am going to be taking it apart, and I'm going to be figuring out a solution to how to, you know, how to make them not fucking flimsy, how to make them fit firmly. And I'm going to try to figure out a way that everyone can do it, not just like a shop with tools and stuff. So try to figure out maybe something that everybody can do. And we're going to be taking it apart maybe tomorrow and seeing what I can do for that stuff. So hopefully I get it all fixed and it's easy enough for everybody to do themselves, because that would be awesome. Anyway, man, I'm done. I'm hungry. Go and get food. Later, man. Have a good Friday.